Now, look, Ronnie, if this guy complains one more time about needing some more painkiller...
How? Right in the kisser.
You got that right. I'll try to get this guy released before his scheduled release date, okay?
The sooner the better. He's driven all the nurses crazy.
I bet he has. Look, I've got to leave for a couple of hours, but I'll be back in time for my rounds.
Got it.
Thank you, Ronnie.
John?
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi. I never had a chance to congratulate you.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Charlene's great.
Yeah, I think so.
I hear Josie's back home with her. Jamie was telling me.
Yes, Charlene's very happy about it. Have you spoken with Ruben?
No. Give Charlene my best, would you?
I will.
Oh, and John, I couldn't help but overhear part of your conversation with Jamie. I hope I'll be hearing paging Dr. Hudson very soon now.
Well, I hope so, too. I'll see you.
Okay.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
I hope this is who I think it is.
No, it ain't Zach. It is an associate of his.
Ruben, I heard you were back.
Yeah. Just came by. You got time to grab a cup of coffee?
Well, you came all the way down here just to have coffee with me?
Nah, I got to deliver some papers to the administrator's office. And I ain't had time to take out for a lunch break yet.
Oh, it'll have to be another time, I'm afraid.
Nah, this is it, because I'm going to be working all the time now, so I'm just going to have, like, power breakfasts and atomic lunches or whatever you call that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm glad things are back to normal for you.
Normal.
Look, that's a patient. Stay here, okay? I want us to talk.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to take care of my business, all right? Which way is the administrator's office?
Oh, she can take care of you. It's the administrator's new intern. I'll be right back.
All right. Excuse me, miss. Can you tell me which way the administrator's office is? I got to give him some paper.
What are we going to do about us?
I just said that.
Oh, that must be where I heard it.
Must be.
Any answers?
There has to be one.
Got any ideas?
I got a few.
Care to share them with me?
They do involve you.
I'm listening.
Yeah, well, the way I see it, it occurs to me that you and the Frankie and Cass should perhaps contemplate. Ding dong.
Doorbell.
Right.
Nobody should see me here.
All right. Hide. All right. Okay.
I'm so glad you're here.
Come in, Amanda. What can I do for you?
I need to speak to you in private.
Okay. There's no one out here, you know. There's no one in here. Sit down, please.
Thanks. Any news on the Red Swan?
News?
Have you made any progress with it?
Well, I'm working on a couple of leads, but I'd be lying if I told you that we were anywhere near finding it.
That's what I was afraid you were going to say.
Is everything all right?
Sometimes I think everything is all wrong.
You want to talk?
It's just so hard without him, Cass.
Oh, I know. It's hard for me, and he wasn't my father.
He always knew the right thing to do, you know? Kept everything in control. He held us together. Our lives have just been turned upside down since he's gone.
Who's not together?
What?
Well, you just said that he held everyone together. What do you mean?
Just that he did, that's all. I mean, he knew how to handle Iris and everybody. Look, I just came to ask you about the Red Swan.
I'm sorry. I wish I had better news.
I was hoping I could give my mother some good news.
Oh, me too. She's been through enough.
You know, would you mind stopping by and seeing her? I really think she could use some friends.
Oh, I don't mind at all. Of course I'll come by. There's nothing wrong with Rachel, is there? I mean, aside from...
No, she's just... It's difficult for her, you know, starting over alone.
Yeah, I know about that.
I wish I could help her, but I'm not doing all that well myself.
I think you're doing just fine.
Thanks, Cass. Okay, I've taken up enough of your time.
You really have.
I'm leaving
now. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No.
I'll walk you to the door. Listen, tell your mother that I was asking after her and that I'll see her as soon as I can.
Okay.
Okay? And don't you worry, or try not to worry too much.
Thanks, Cass.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
We have to find the Red Swan.
I thought I was hallucinating.
Oh, and Jamie came over after the party?
Yeah, he just showed up right out of the blue.
And what's so surprising about that?
Do you know how long it's been since Jamie's come over to see me?
Well, you sort of gave him a rough time at the party.
Well, I didn't know if I could still get through to him.
You didn't, Vicky. He still hung up on you.
Oh, come on.
Well, it's obvious.
Not to me. He said he came over because of Steven.
Oh, I see. Little Steven spoke right up and requested your presence.
Hey, he was cranky and crying
And
a lot.
his own father couldn't quiet him down.
He is
Please.
not hung up on me, Evan.
Oh, yeah? Then why did he come over to my apartment wondering what's going on between you and me?
He wanted to. Interesting.
It was a warning, not in so many words, but his intention was very clear.
He really talked to you, huh?
No, Vicky, he sang to me. Of course he talked to me. Look, see, you like it.
Who says?
Well, you're smiling.
Well, it's just nice to have the tables turned for once, that's all.
Well, I bet you were something.
What?
Well, I mean, chasing after Jamie, making sure nothing got in the way.
Now, who said I was chasing him?
It's just a guess.
Oh, okay. All right, yep. Chased him, I chased him. Probably made a complete fool out of myself. But I didn't think I had any choice. See, I was obsessed with Jamie. I thought I would die if I didn't have him.
Oh, I see. And that's, when he fell in love with you?
Well, it took some doing. Had to get my skull cracked in order to do it. But yeah, he finally fell in love with me. And then it was more than just having to have Dr. Frame. What? I fell in love with him. I fell in love with him. Never felt that way before. And I couldn't imagine not being in love with him.
Well, I know that feeling.
But once he took Steven away from me, I realized how wrong I was.
What about him?
I hated him. Never thought I could hate anyone so much. Especially not a man that I was so in love with. My own son's father.
What about now?
No. Now, I want to hear about you. I sit here and spill my guts out to you, and you don't say a word about your past.
Well, what do you want to know?
The important things. Ever been hurt by someone?
Tess?
Reuben?
Oh, man, Tess!
Reuben?
Oh, well, we remember each other's names.
What are you doing in Bay City?
I live here.
You do?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm finishing my degree. I got an internship with the hospital administrator.
Oh, man, that's incredible.
Hey, when you said you were coming home, I had no idea you meant here.
Hey, is this a small world or what, huh?
Well, what brings you to the hospital?
What brings me?
Well, yeah, you're not sick, are you?
Oh, no, I don't get sick. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling very healthy right now.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, this. I have to give it to the administrator from Winthrop and Edwards.
Winthrop?
And Edwards. See, that's the firm that I'm associated with. See, our regular messenger, he couldn't make it, so I thought I'd bring it by myself.
You haven't changed.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course you will.
Mm-hmm. So, here you are. A strange town. Have you gotten a chance to meet people yet?
I'm beginning to.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't want you running around with the wrong crowd.
Oh, this crowd consists mostly of hospital staffers.
Oh, see, now you gotta watch people like that. Better yet, I'll watch out for you.
Oh, you will?
Oh, yes, I will. Let's see, now what we should do is go out tonight sometime. You know, maybe I can show you around town.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, yeah, don't nobody know Bay City like Reuben Lawrence.
Thanks anyway.
Why you gonna be like that?
Like what?
Like turning me down like that? I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm only returning the favor that you did for me.
Favor?
Yes, the favor. Like, when I went to New York, you helped me out, right? Well, now it's payback time. And I know a really nice place. It's right off the water. It's beautiful. It's got a nice band that plays there. The food is good. It's just as good as any place in New York, I promise.
Oh, Ruben, I really should stay late and do some work.
Well, so should I. But, you know, when good friends, when old friends get together, the mature thing to do is to go out and party.
I'll think about it.
Yeah? Well, I tell you what, I'll make reservations, okay?
I really should get these papers up to my boss.
What time tonight should I make the reservations? What time? Just pick a time. Anytime.
Well, I'll come back and we'll discuss it, okay?
Okay? All right.
Will you be here?
I'm gonna be right here. I ain't moving nowhere. I'm just gonna be right here in the hospital waiting for you. Woo-hoo!
You didn't waste any time, did you, brother?
You're not gonna believe this, but I know her from New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's good to have you back, Ruben.
It's good to be back.
Jesse said you called him.
Oh, Einstein? Oh, yeah, man. That boy, he ain't changed a bit. He's...
What I said before you left. I made it seem as if there was no hope for you. I was wrong to say that.
It's cool, right? It's all right. I mean, hey, I got my old job back, right? I can smell the flowers now, Ronnie. It's cool.
I hope so.
Don't worry about it,
I
right?
have to. Fact is, you're on probation. And that's only one step from jail.
Oh, Jamie.
Hello, Bridget. Is Vicky here? I was just driving by and I thought she might be home.
I'm sorry, dear, but she's not.
Oh, really? I know she took the baby back, so I thought she might be home by now.
Oh. Well, you got the timing down pretty good, didn't you?
No. I was just guessing purely.
Oh,
Well, so, where is she?
Well, you're right. I mean, you made a good guess, you see. She was supposed to be back by this time, but she gave me a phone call and told me she's going to be late.
Oh.
Yeah, she told me she was going for a long walk in the park with Evan Bates.
Sure, I've been hurt. I mean, who hasn't?
Who was she?
Names have changed to protect the innocent.
Ah, what was she like?
Well, you don't give up, do you?
You should know that by now.
Well, let's just say I know her a long time ago. Used to be somebody I worked with.
Oh, an office romance, huh?
Well, no, it was never a romance. It never got to that point.
But you're crazy about her.
Let's just say I didn't want to fall in love with her. That wasn't my plan.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't help it. I mean, I couldn't help it.
So what went wrong?
She was taken.
Yeah, so was Jamie. That didn't stop me. I wish it would have. But Evan, you don't seem like the type of guy who will give up if he doesn't get what he wants right away.
Well, this woman she had someone that she loved very much.
That makes things a little tricky.
When I saw that there was no future in it, I gave up.
Just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Ever think about her now?
With every breath.
You know, I have a great idea. Why don't we stop feeling sorry for ourselves?
I was kind of enjoying it.
Yeah, so was I, but I think it's time we say to hell with the past, look at it, and spit in its face.
That's pretty nasty. I don't think it's gonna like
No,
that.
it's not. But what has it ever done for us except cause us a lot of trouble?
Well, speaking of trouble, I think you should get this big guy back to Jamie.
Oh, or Amanda's gonna sick the dogs on me?
Well, you told her that you were leaving him with his nanny.
Yeah, and I will. When I'm good and ready.
Vicky, come on, you're gonna get everybody crazy over there.
Oh, so what do you care? Whose side are you on anyway?
Would you tell me why it always comes down to sides?